they told me and I tried listening. Get a job, buy a house with a wife, picket fans, keep me out of high school. I got fired once again, got me feeling like a failure. Let me try this again. What if I don't want to pick it?
What's up, Reflections? I am Harlem, the Sacred Geonumerologist. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You feel me, to stay tuned for future content. But today, we're going to be talking about, it's April 1st. So it's the beginning of the new month, which means that it's a new monthly vibration. So we're going to talk about the monthly vibration today. So this month we are going to be in an 8 vibration because we're in a 4 year and it's April, so 4 plus 4 makes the 8. So during this month we're going to be experiencing a lot of what the 8 vibration it encompasses, which is pretty much all about material manifestation. 8 is the vibration of where the ideas start to become material form. So this is going to be very big on manifestation. It's also very much governed by the law of cause and effect. So, what you give, you will receive. So pretty much what you've been doing and the energy you've been investing up until this point, the 7 months prior to it, this is going to be kind of like a buildup of that energy as well. Also just, whatever energy you're giving out, during this month will also be coming back with heightened, manifestation. So with the 8, you want to be, this month, you want to be focusing on your business. You want to be focusing on getting, because the 8 is a very business, very business savvy vibration, for the simple fact that, the energy coming to and from is the currency. So it's all about, the energy flow. And so this is going to be very imperative right now that we are doing our focus and, putting our energies into creating the businesses for ourselves that are going to be sustaining us during these times, as well as, enhancing our personal power. So empowering yourself and, finding that power within yourself. Now, like I said, it's going to be very heightened with manifestation. So a lot of the things that are taking place are based on what we've been doing and how we've been responding to the realities based or up until this point, based on our perspective. So it's going to be a lot of that. Now, you have to make sure while you're working on these energies that you avoid the lower ends of the 8 vibration, because, the lower ends are going to be worrying, be very prone to worrying about things and over focusing on your fears and over analyzing to the point where you find, all the mistakes and all of what's wrong. Also, it's going to be, it's on the lower end, very controlling and manipulative. So with the fact that things are changing in a way that we are not really, used to, things are just, not what we really would expect them to be right now. We don't need to be trying to control what is not in our control. We just need to be investing our energy in what is in our control. So another thing is poverty consciousness. So don't focus on, lack. Don't focus on what's not there. Focus on what is there, because what you focus on is going to enhance and increase during these times. So making sure that your focus is on what you truly want to manifest instead of, the fears of what you don't want to manifest. Now, that's not to say to ignore your feelings or ignore your thoughts if you have them. It's more so of, deal with whatever is causing them. That way you can have a clear head and you can have a blank slate that is clear and, free of your worries and your stress and your fears, So just making sure you're doing that inner work and just not getting too caught up in what's going on in front of you, So, I also pulled a card for us for today. I did this off, camera during my meditation. I actually pulled a card just to see if I was going to even do the video. But on top of that, I pulled a card afterwards. And the card I pulled for us was card number 27. Now, this is the golden proportion. So the 27, we're going to talk about that first. The 27 is the 2 plus the 7, which makes the 9. Now, the 9 is the daily vibration because it's the first of the month, which is the monthly 8, and the first plus the 8 is, or the 1 plus the 8 makes the 9. So it's also the 9 vibration for today. So that's the 2 plus the 7 that we have right here. So the 9 is also all about transformation, which we can see transformation is happening on a very, a big scale right now. It's about letting go of those things that no longer serve a purpose in our lives. That way we can transform to that next level. So that's what's taking place for us. As long as we are focusing on what we truly desire to happen, we'll figure out how to make it manifest. But if we're focusing on the worries and the stress and the doubt, then that's what will take place and what will manifest. So this is the 9, which is the transformation process that we are undergoing. Now this one came in reverse. So it's about justice. Now let's speak on justice real quick, because this is dealing with universal law. Anytime we're talking about justice, we are talking about universal law, because the laws of the universe govern the justified ways that the energy works. So with the 8 vibration, it can make us prone to focusing on what we believe to be right and wrong, and that's based on morality. So morality is, based on my perspective, which comes from a limited amount of information. It does not see the whole. None of us as 3-dimensional beings see the whole, so we have a limited perspective. So what we believe to be right and wrong, that's for us to follow. It's not for others, right? So when it comes to right now, what's taking place, it's not going to be what a lot of us consider to be the right thing. It's going to be what we think is wrong. A lot of us are going to start questioning God. Why is this happening? Things of that nature. So it's very imperative that we look at it from a justified perspective and seeing how everything is working collectively, because that's where the justified and the justice is, coming from. But this card is letting us know that the justice is what is taking place. This is nothing is happening outside of, universal law. So, in especially right now, it's governed by the specific universal law of cause and effect, because cause and effect is one of the universal laws, and it's the law that basically creates the energy in this plane. So the 8, if you turn it sideways, you have the infinity symbol. That's that give and receive. So during this time period, all of the energy that we've been giving out is pretty much going to be coming back. A lot of us have been actually requesting for things to take place that are taking place right now, but we just didn't know it was going to happen this way. We wanted change. We wanted freedom from the shackles and the systematic oppression. We wanted more justice to come into our world, because we saw how there were so many injustices, based on the system that was in place. So this is really an opportunity for us to really, find where like I said, in personal, get your personal empowerment and empower yourself, so that you have, what it is that you can provide. That way you can fall in alignment as this, system is being reconstructed and reformed. We need to know where we fit, you feel me? So it's very imperative that we are doing the internal work in general, but even outside of that, knowing that's the business portion, knowing what you can provide as far as a service or a product, so it's very imperative that we do focus on that. And like I said, don't be getting caught up in the controlling, don't get caught up in the wanting it to be something other than what it is. It is what it is. Focus on what's in your control. Now, when it comes to, creating your business, working through your business, I can assist in a multitude of different ways, whether it be the name that you put on the business, the building that you have for it, all those different types of energies that you put into the business is actually coding it. It's encoding it. So I can help you with encoding your business so that it's in alignment with what you desire to manifest. Also, I just a general basis, what you focus on right now is imperative. So your mental health is very imperative. So if you're interested in getting, further, details about how this is going to affect you, I am available for sessions. Just hit me up at Harlem, the Sacred Geonumerologist @gmail.com, and we can schedule a session. But in a general sense, just make sure y'all keep y'all focused on what y'all need, what y'all want to manifest, and not what y'all don't want to manifest. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to be, dropping a whole bunch of information, and I've already been releasing information that's beneficial. So go back and review my old videos, but everything is, building up to what we have been desiring to happen. All we have to do is flow with it, So peace and love to all of y'all. Hit that subscribe button and let me know if you guys are interested in booking sessions. Take care of yourself.